black men make up 5% or less of the sperm donation pool. Are in search of black donors. So a question was asked around that because you saw in real time us trying to find a black donor and you saw the difficulties. There are difficulties. So there's a lot of facts in the world that people, I feel like, really don't know or are ignorant to. And that's that.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There are companies now who cover. There are now businesses and employers, but still, that's probably
not enough.
It's not enough.
It's not enough. The majority of black women do not end up using a black sperm donor. Okay, because of the lack of availability. So this
why are there no black donors?
I think it's multifactorial. One, again, access, conversation, trying to get rid of the stigma in the black community about family building, about infertility, about fertility in general. So it's not on our radar. Also, most of the recruiting practices of sperm banks, they're going to graduate schools, they're going to college campuses looking for.
There is a nationwide black sperm donor shortage, and it's having a massive impact on black women. Joining us now with more on the issue at hand is Amber Ferguson with more on this. Amber, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, good morning.
So I was reading your article, and this is such a layered problem, really. It's not so simple. Tell us what's going on.
So less than 2% of sperm donors in the U.S. are black. And this is putting black women into situational infertility. Because there's such a shortage, it means that black women who are single or in same-sex relationships, they're being forced into a painful choice. Choose a donor of a different race and have a biracial baby, or go to unregulated online apps and Facebook groups to find a black donor, which comes with its own set of financial, legal, and health risks.
And these are women also who are racing against the clock, right?
Yes. Men are applying to be donors for a number of reasons: medical mistrust, the fact that it's been ingrained in them that they are absentee fathers, or that they have a bunch of offspring that they don't take care of. And the black men I spoke to, they want to be involved fathers, and they see this as procreating without having a relationship with that child.
So what's been the proposed solution? Are they talking about incentives, anything like that?
So cryobanks have been trying, but honestly, they've been passively trying. So they do online ads and go to social media, but they're not in the community. They're not at the barber shops. They're not at the HBCUs. And I pressed them on this because they're like, oh, we go to black fraternities. And I said, in HBCUs. And I said, okay, well, how? And they're like, we took out a newspaper ad. So they're not doing much to reach them. But at the same time, the number of Latino donors has increased dramatically. So their ads are working, and cryobanks have told me, we've done ad campaigns, but it's coming off too urban, and it's turning away potential applicants.
So what would you say to perhaps men out there, black men out there who are interested in this? Where do you go? Where do you start?
Yes, so go online, but the thing is, it is such a strict criteria to be a sperm donor. You cannot have felony convictions. You need to know 3 generations worth of your family medical history, which could be difficult for some. You also can't be gay, and that's a really big one. So how it's the FDA regulates tissue donation, and how it's written is a man cannot have sex with a man within the last 5 years. So it doesn't specifically say gay. But one cryobank told me that eliminates 10% of its applicants.
So it whittles it down, what's already a small number. I'm glad you're shedding light on this. I would encourage people to read the article because, like I said, it's very nuanced and you explain a lot of the layers to this problem. Thanks for joining us this morning. Washington Post reporter Amber Ferguson. Thanks
Thank you
again.
so much.
Absolutely.